Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be covering CyraxDarwin Fusion Cup practice tournament run. He was running Alolan Sandslash, Noctowl, Wishcash, Alolan Marowak, Venusaur, and Wigglytuff. His first round opponent has Frostlass, Vespiquen, Alolan Marowak, Wigglytuff, Shiftry, and Wishcast. So some pretty interesting choices. No Bronzong on Cyrax's team, which I think is very interesting, and running Venusaur instead of Shiftry, which I think is an interesting counter meta pick. So anyways, gonna lead Noctowl into this Vespiquen. Expect to switch out at some point in time, because it's obviously not a very good matchup for Vespiquen, but looks like this Vespiquen is going up for a Power Gem. So we're going to see whether a switch is going to happen. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Power Gem won't KO. So it does a decent amount. But Noctowl is going to be able to take out this match. So not losing switch advantage, doing a little bit of chip damage. Especially if you have something that you can farm up afterwards with, like maybe Frostlass. But this Mud Bomb is not going to KO. Must have like Shiftry in the back. No, like direct heart. Oh, no, Alolan Marowak. Yeah, both not great against Noctowl, but going to switch out into Wishcash, and this Wishcash is going to be able to absorb whatever move this is. It's Shadow Ball, does a pretty decent chunk. Going to look to farm up a little bit and then hit the Mud Bomb right before this Alolan Marowak is able to get to the Bone Club. Able to take it out, and then we know that there's Wishcash in the back, so another Mud Bomb coming through, and this matchup's like all but a wrap. Wishcash would barely survive this Mud Bomb, but gonna be able to just get it off. I forget what he has as third Pokemon. Oh, Alolan Marowak. Okay, so in okay situation regardless, like there's not going to KO. Mostly looking to chip away at this Wishcash. This Wishcash can be strategic and try to farm up strategically, but these Fire Spins are just going to do a little bit too much damage, especially at low health. Just going to basically forfeit the match, so which was the correct decision at that stage. Going to lead Wigglytuff into this Frostlass. Interesting matchup. Actually don't know who necessarily wins, but looking to switch. Gonna get hit by Shadow Ball. Let's see if a shield comes up or not. Oh, Bone Club bait, nice. But might not be able to get to probably will get to a Shadow Ball, to be honest, because this Alolan Marowak is gonna be able to survive this Mud Bomb, and we are gonna see Shadow Ball. And then ideally you want to try to farm up a little bit. Even if a Bone Club comes through, it's not that big a deal, to be honest. I'm not even sure necessarily it's worth wasting the energy. Actually, maybe you would feint, actually. You're pretty low. And then here comes the opposing Wishcash. Gonna go for the Blizzard, because most Wishcashes don't shield against another Wishcash. This is gonna do a lot of damage. And gonna look to get to this another Mud Bomb, but it's not gonna be the case. I don't expect the shield to come up. Gonna go for the KO. Knowing that there's Frostlass in the back, I expect Noctowl to come through, which is the case. We're gonna see. Likely, this is not a Blizzard. Likely, just a single moved. Oh, nice play. Likely, just a single moved Wishcash, I guess. Oh wow, Jesus, man, that does a lot of damage. I actually thought Noctowl will be able to tank that a little bit better, but that's quite alright. Gonna save the shields for Wigglytuff, so I see the shield come up, and then I expect the farm down, and then I expect just a couple charms to come through. Gonna need 2 Mud Bombs in order to KO, but very unlikely that this Wishcash is gonna get to that and able to take game number 2 and win the round. I believe they do play the third game. Yes, they do. Gonna lead Noctowl into Wigglytuff. So pretty interesting matchup. This is a pretty close matchup. Gonna go straight for the Sky Attack, which is gonna do a decent amount. Able to get to it just before Wigglytuff is able to get to them. And then here comes Ice Beam. And Mud Bomb going to come through. Going to put a lot of shield pressure onto his Wigglytuff. We're going to see whether or not it does shield. Very unlikely this... very unlikely that this Wigglytuff gets to the charge move before another Mud Bomb comes through. Just 4 turns. Looks like it was like 4 charms away. So, let's see. Noctowl? Yeah, Noctowl. Just because you have to go up for the Blizzard, I wouldn't shield. This is likely just a Mud Bomb, which is not going to do nearly enough damage. And then you just throw the nice play. Throw it basically right before another Mud Bomb comes through, because those Mud Shots are doing little to no damage and able to... Oh, going to switch out into Wishcash. And basically going to look to double up. Let's see if this is going to be a bait or it's going to be a Shadow Ball. It's a Bone Club. I think this match is over regardless. But shielding the Bone Club would have been pretty... Made it definitely a lot closer. Going for the back-to-back. Nice play. Very patient and methodical. And we are going to see likely a Shadow Ball. Yes. And we're going to see the Mud Bomb take the match and take round number 1. So I'm going to switch up the teams. And we're going to move on to round number 2, rocking a Charizard, Wishcash, Noctowl, Bronzong, Alolan Sandslash, and Shiftry. So very interesting, no Charmer lineup. This matchup does favor Noctowl. So here comes the Sky Attack. Gonna look to bluff with this Mud Bomb. Does not fall for the bluff. That's pretty devastating. But here comes the Blizzard, which is going to do a lot of damage, but not going to KO Noctowl. Oh, but able to... not sure it makes too big a difference. Gonna lose switch advantage. Let's see. That's kind of dangerous considering that there's 2 pretty hard counters. Let's see if his opponent brought... Oh, did not bring any of the 2. Must have Shiftry? Wow, really? Okay. Very interesting. Now the rolls have reversed. We're going to see if this is going to be a Blizzard or a Mud Bomb. It's going to be a Blizzard. Wow, that is extremely costly. Going to look to throw the Sky Attack. This is not going to KO. This Wishcash should be able to get to another Blizzard. Yeah. Let's see if a shield does come up. Shield comes up. That's huge. Gonna look to farm. Could have farmed a little bit more just because the threat of Mud Bombs are not that great. And if he throws a Mud Bomb, then you can basically just farm down all the way. Oh, interesting. Going to Charizard. A little bit of lag on the Charizard side, but that's quite alright. Gonna switch out into Alolan Marowak. Definitely want a Blast Burn. But probably needs a Blast Burn and Dragon Claw, and this Shadow Ball is going to be too much for this Charizard to withstand. And able to take the match there. Nice play. Very nice play. Very risky move, though. Extremely risky move. Gonna go Alolan Sandslash. Gonna switch out into Noctowl. A little bit slow on the switch in, so going to be able to multiple Blizzard pretty safely. And going to put it actually within... even like a Mud Bomb wouldn't KO, to be honest, but would these subsequent Mud Shots be enough? Playing mind games with the opponent. Going gonna be able to safely get to this. Could put up a shield and farm down, which is likely what's happening right now. Because basically everything else in the back, unless it's like a, let's see, Charizard maybe, gonna go into Wishcash. And could have safely Blizzard there, just because it's very unlikely the Alolan Sandslash is gonna come into play, but was risky. And here comes Wigglytuff. In pretty commanding position right now, despite, here comes, let's see if the Bulldoze is going to come through. These double super effective moves are doing a ton of damage. Here comes Bulldoze, but this Alolan Marowak is going to be able to farm down. And then going to bait with the Bone Club, because this Wishcash is pretty low. And, let's see, likely no shield. And then, going to be close. But I think the Wigglytuff is going to be able to pull it out, mostly because this next Mud Bomb is not going to KO. Yeah, going to put it super low, but basically this Ice Beam is going to come through on the next turn. And, not even come through. The Charm was enough to KO. Okay, very, very, very nice play. And we're going to go into game number 3 in round number 2. Going to lead Wigglytuff into this Noctowl. This Noctowl should be able to win. We're going to see how it's going to play out. Certainly this Noctowl probably charged up a little bit extra. And we are going to a little bit of lag. Very unfortunate there. What the question is, would he have gotten anyways? Needed 10 charms, which is like 15 turns. So should have been like a half turn behind. I'm not sure I agree with that switch into Wishcash. I think you just stay in as Wigglytuff because you are doing so much damage. And I don't think now you're like left with 2 Pokemon that are pretty low on health, but you have 2 shields. Gonna let this go and gonna look to, this is gonna KO or leave it super low. And then here comes Shiftry. Oh man, amazing switch. Amazing switch. And here comes Noctowl. But this happens when you save shields a little bit too much. Let's see here. Gonna be able to farm down. Has a lot of energy. Gonna look to burn both these shields. And then go for the Shadow Ball afterwards, but likely gonna be KO'd beforehand. So I don't know if I would have fired off right away. But probably still gonna win because this Wishcash, this Wishcash has too little energy to get to the Blizzard. So nice play on his opponent's side. We're gonna move on to round number 3. The next team is Alolan Sandslash, Poliwrath, Alolan Marowak, Noctowl, Shiftry, and Altaria. So obviously very positive matchup for Cyrax. And gonna build up quite a bit of energy. Gonna look to fire this Sky Attack. Expected the Alolan Marowak to switch out, which it does. And then we're gonna see what the punishment is. It's gonna be Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff makes sense just because like it has a negative matchup against Alolan Marowak, but it's not that bad. But and a little slow on the switch. Is gonna let it go. No. The question is, does he get to this Ice Beam? Does. All right. Gonna look to land Ice Beam and take it out. And then I expect the Alolan Marowak to come back in, Still going to take a lot of damage from these charms, but has built up quite a bit of energy. Going to be able to safely come back and win Noctowl, knowing that it does not that much damage. Oh, okay. Yep, either one's fine, I guess. Just that these like charge moves do a little bit of damage, so kind of like a not great use of shields. Gonna get double shadow balled, especially with so much energy. Gonna hit the sky attack. Let's see. Must have something weak to Noctowl in the back. Maybe Shiftry or Poliwrath. But Poliwrath, you'd be okay. I'd rather save the shield for Poliwrath. It's gonna be Shiftry. Likely. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I thought a foul play would come through first. Or even a Leaf Blade, to be honest, might KO at that range. Let me check. If 25% health left on the Noctowl. I think that's Leaf Blade range. It does 39. No, just short of. Yeah, just short. Does 39 damage. 42 is Leaf Blade range. So need like one Snarl and a Leaf Blade. Yeah, one Snarl Leaf Blade does 44 damage, which would be more than a quarter. So maybe. I think it was worth going for. Go for the Bone Club. Probably not. Need to strictly go Shadow Ball. Both these moves are double resisted. You know that this especially when you're locked in, this Noctowl is just going to look to farm. So just do as much damage as possible. It's not going to shield almost at any point in time. Gonna take out and then gonna look to land this Sky Attack. Gonna have to be very careful on this opposing Noctowl side. Cannot necessarily aggressively farm, or gonna end up in a situation like this. But that might end up being better. I don't know. It's hard to say. Would you rather have all the energy or save a shield? Okay, so in a pretty good situation, his opponent's side is in pretty good situation. Gonna land the Sky Attack here. Gonna switch out. Oh, good shield pressure. Expect the immediate switch out into Wigglytuff, and this is gonna absolutely maul. But gonna be able to land this Leaf Blade, which is gonna do a moderate chunk for sure. Put it pretty low. And here comes Sky Attack. Not gonna KO. Gonna look for the farm, but I think this is a little too late. Let's see. Gonna have to bait or land the Blizzard. One of the two. Let's see if the bait comes through. The only way Noctowl wins is if this is a bait or no. Oh, no. Okay. Gonna get Blizzard. It's a nice play. Some guessing games against your opponent on that. It's a 50-50 call. If it shields or not shields the appropriate one, then the opponent would win. But well played, Cyrax. Gonna go into match number, this number 3? Or game number 3 in round number 3. Obviously a very poor matchup for Shiftry. Expect the immediate switch out into Alolan Marowak. But unfortunately met with Noctowl again, which is not a great situation. None of these charge moves are going to do very much damage, but the Fire Spin's damage does rack up, so you don't want to stay in this matchup too long, mostly because of the fire moves, or fire damage, fast move damage. As you can see, these things are adding up. No shield. Another Shadow Ball, not going to do very much damage at all. And going to look to Sky Attack after farming a little bit. Nice farming. And we're going to see opposing Noctowl. I think this Noctowl can safely farm down though. So which is but gonna run into this Alolan Sandslash, and Alolan Sandslash basically walls the oh, interesting. Well, it kind of makes sense because that Shiftry is gonna wall the Wish Cache. So just looking to absorb. Gonna let this go. I would just let it go. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say just let it go. It's probably a right call. Save the shield for this Alolan Sandslash. But I guess as long as you get rid of the shift tree, you're in a fine position. Gonna look to Ice Punch. And then you could even let this go. Oh, no. Okay. I'm not talking about his opponent. Gonna move on to the championship match where his opponent's gonna run Wishcash, Probopass, Wigglytuff, Noctowl, Shift Tree, and Alolan Marowak. So good counter switch, but unfortunately ran into the Probopass, which is very bad news. Let's see if this Probopass is running Rock Throw. It's running Spark. I think Rock Throw is the better variant. It's able to farm way better. It obviously produces less energy, but in that case, could have saved the Rock Slide for the next Pokemon. I don't expect no shield. And definitely going to get punished by Wishcash. So you just want to throw as many Rock Slides as possible onto this Wishcash. Gonna come... Oh, lagging. Oh, no, that is not... Wow, okay, well, that was pretty bad. And gonna put a lot of pressure onto this Alolan Sandslash. I expect no shield from this Bronzong. Oh, no, not Bronzong, Probopass. And here comes Alolan Marowak. I expect no shield. Could shield, though, if you lose track of energy. But they just did a... let's see what's in the back. If it's like Wigglytuff, Noctowl. No shield? No shield. Shield's going to come up. Let's see. It's going to be a race to this charge move here. I expect no shield just because this Mud Bomb's not going to KO. Not going to do very much damage. Oh, shield came up. Oh, I think that's a mistake. Definitely would have been able to freely get off this Sky Attack, but now is in a very bad situation. Got the farm down though. Oh, wow, okay. This is going to be enough to KO. It is. But the thing is, this Alolan Marowak is going to survive. And then I think this Alolan Marowak ends up winning based off the fast move damage. Wow, really intense play there. Well played on both sides. Wow, really? Okay, nice job. All right, gonna go Noctowl Mirror. Let's see who's gonna take this mirror match. Two owls in brethren, but rivals on the field. Interesting shielding the Sky Attack, just because it doesn't do that much damage to Noctowl, but if you really want to win switch advantage, I guess that makes sense. Expect the shield to come up. If you're gonna... Oh, nice play. Didn't QSA, which was the huge mistake, but gonna get punished because this Wishcash is coming out. It's so difficult to switch into Probopass in this meta just because almost every line of 3 is gonna go for the Magnet Bomb. No Rock Slide. I think Rock Slide's the appropriate move. They're both single resisted, but Rock Throw Rock Slide is the better move. And gonna farm up so much energy. Not gonna do any damage here, but this still might KO. No, it doesn't KO. Okay, well, gonna get hit by another one. Need to do a little bit more damage, but oh man, don't go Magnet Bomb. I think it's like 2 or 3 more damage, which I don't know if it makes a huge difference in here. Magnet Bomb does 32, Rock Slide does 36, so it would have been 8 more damage. Oh my gosh. That was an absolute beautiful switch. Wow. That is kind of nuts. Wow. Really. Predicting. Wow. Man. That is wild. Basically looking to sack this This Alolan Marowak gonna. Oh man. And still able to take out this Wish Cash. Wow. But in a not so great situation right now, just because this is not played as well as he could. I don't know. Obviously, in hindsight, saving the Alolan Marowak for this Alolan Sandslash would have been better. But I'm not sure, would have been able to be put in. I don't know, actually. It was a beautiful move, but it might actually have been the wrong move. So anyways, gonna go into the last match. This is the third. Did he win? Who won the first? Anyways, the third match. I actually don't remember the record in this match. So, but it's been very entertaining. So, gonna look to land the Blizzard. Which gets correctly shielded. Wow, okay. Let's see if a shield comes up. Shield does come up. And going to switch out into Shiftry. Going to be net by this very aggressive switching. Foul play, which is going to do a pretty decent chunk. Let's see if a shield comes up. We might see a shield come up. Yeah, we do. But got the Powder Snow in. That's going to be very costly. Let's see if it's going to be a Leaf Blade. Oh, man. Could see another shield come up. No. Okay. All right. Oh, there's no shields left. Going to go into Alolan Marowak. But going to be met... Oh, man. Has 2 hard counters to this Alolan Marowak. It's just going to be this Noctowl. Which is going to be able to chunk away at this... Alolan Marowak, but this Alolan Marowak with the Fire Spin damage is going to start adding up. Going to switch out into Noctowl. Some very aggressive switching. I don't know what matchup would have been better. Looks like a QSA. Oh man, going to be met with the Blizzard. Nice play. Basically wasted a bunch of energy. And going to be able to Mud Bomb. This is not going to KO, but going to put this Alolan Marowak at super low health. This Bone Club. Maybe a Bone Club would KO right now. But not in a great situation against this Noctowl. This Noctowl has way too much health. Way too much energy. And Cyrax is going to be able to take this round number 3 in not decisive fashion. This is actually a very close match. Some obviously really talented battlers, especially in the last round. Really well done. Congratulations. And if you want to see more fusion type videos, battles, or you have pre-season tournaments, practice tournaments that you want me to cast as well, let me know down in the comment section below. Happy New Year's for everyone that's celebrating it, because it's going to be New Year's for everybody. But I will see everyone in 2020, and thanks again, everyone, for the great year.